Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to East Homebrewing. What are we doing tonight? Wow, hold on. What we're doing tonight first is having a homebrew. You know what? The reason I have to actually use that on these caps is I always over tighten them, and I say every time, you know what? I'm not going to over tighten them next time, but I still do. I don't know. It's like this habit. Oh, anyway, so what we got going on here tonight is a cheap, really freaking good Pilsner that we brewed not too long ago, and that actually is up on the channel right now if you guys want to check out that video. Turned out freaking amazing. It is probably one of the best full extract Pilsners I've ever brewed. Anyways, that is good. Alright, what are we doing tonight? Well, guess what showed up on my doorstep today? Well, you already know because it's in the description of the video. We've got ourselves a Brewers Best New England IPA, or NAPA, whatever. It's a New England IPA. So, you know what? I thought I'd do an unboxing of the Brewers Best New England IPA tonight, and then, you know what? Keep an eye out for that video because we're going to brew this together. It's a little bit more of an advanced brew. There is some a lot of different hop additions, some temperature changes, some dry hopping, some whirlpool hopping. So we're going to get into all of that in the next video, but for tonight we're just going to unbox, talk about what you get in these. Now, the nice thing about the Brewers Best kits is if you want to get into a little bit more advanced brewing, getting into doing some partial extract, so grains and extract brewing, they're a great way to go because you get everything you need in these kits. Pardon me. I don't mean everything you need as in like brewing equipment, but everything you need for the recipe and the instructions. It's all dialed in for you, you know. So let's take a look here. So our New England style IPA is a pale gold in color with a slight haze. That is one thing about New England IPAs. If you've ever had one, they're always hazy, which is exactly what they should be. Okay. Exploding with juicy tropical candy-like notes from the select hops with a restrained bitterness for a more delicious hop flavor and aroma. So this thing is supposed to come in at an IBU of around 23 to 27, so pretty low. Original gravity of 1051 to 1057, and an ABV of around 5.25 to 5.7. And it says the difficulty in brewing this is an advanced brew. So whatever, right? So on the box here, they've got the they've got a little bit of stuff about, you know, some of their home starter kits, some of their other, like they got a wort chiller here, and just some of the stuff you can buy. Basically advertising some of their stuff, which is, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and then they talk about some of the like spices and different ingredients you can order from them on here. There's none of that stuff's in this kit, but you know. And then they actually talk about their whole story about how their company started and what they do and all that stuff. That's on here. We're not going to read it. Yeah, we're just going to get right into this. Let's dig in. Oh wait, hold on a minute. Gotta have some home brew first. That's good stuff right there. All right. Let's see what's in the box. You know what? These kits are actually relatively decently priced too, for what you get. All right, Brewers Best liquid malt extracts. They've kind of got some advertisements just about some of the stuff, the products that they have. See, there's that. All right, here we go. Steep to convert. So here, yeah, this is part of the instructions. So thing about this kit is it actually has a different bit of a a steeping process for the grains and stuff. So this is like a little insert that comes with the instructions. So we'll be going through that in the brew video. We've got our instruction sheet. Looks pretty pretty involved, actually. Did you see my scared look? It's fine. We'll do it up just right. Because when you get, like, when we're doing just those straight up extract brews like we do on the channel, yeah, the instructions are just on the inside of the can, and that's about it. They're pretty straightforward. More advertisements. Brewers Best. Oh, okay, so here you go. This is actually kind of cool because you get this card, right? And then on the back, it has all of the different kits that they have. And they have their website on here. You can actually go check out all these different kits. They have all the instructions for the kits, all their seasonal kits and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. Whatever that is, doesn't matter. A subscription to a magazine. Let's be honest, does anybody order magazines anymore? I don't think so. But you never know. Alright, getting into the guts of it here. So they actually send you beer bottle caps. That's cool. Like, what kind of a kit comes with beer bottle caps? That's cool. I, as you know, use the PET bottles, so screw on caps. But you know what? I might actually do some glass bottles sometime. I have a beer capper here, so I might use these. But that's pretty cool that they send that to you. Okay. Pack of priming sugar, so when you're priming your bottles. If you're kegging, well, then you know what? Just throw it in with your, when you're boiling your wort. Extra sugar, extra alcohol, why not, right? But anyways, we're going to use this to prime our bottles, actually, because I do bottling instead of kegging. Alright, so we got an ounce of Cascade hops. Pretty cool. I'm just going to actually toss some of the stuff down here because I don't have a lot of room in the mini brewery. Like, I've got I got a bunch of stuff back here. Actually, Muntins sent me a bunch of kits to review for them. How cool is that? So we're going to be doing those in the next little while too. More Cascade, another ounce Cascade. And another ounce of Cascade, so that's 3 ounces of Cascade hops. We got an ounce of Chinook hops. Another ounce of Chinook hops, so that's 2 ounces of Chinook hops. So that's 3 ounces of Cascade, 2 ounces of Chinook. We have an ounce of Columbus hops. Columbus. Another ounce of Columbus hops. So that's 2 ounces Columbus, 2 ounces 3 ounces Cascade, and 2 ounces of Chinook. Yeah, that's right. And then an ounce of Centennial. I love Centennial hops. They're one of my favorite. I love them. They've got just the right amount of alpha acid. They're so good. They add so much flavor to beer. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a Centennial addict. I don't know. Oh, look. Another ounce of Centennial hops. So what is that? 2, 2, 2, 3. That's 9 ounces of hops for this New England IPA. And freaking tastic. That's going to be good. Love hops. Love IPAs too. And you know, I've had a lot of New England IPAs from different breweries from cans, like I bought at my craft brewery store, as well as a couple on tap at a couple of microbreweries. And you know what? It is phenomenal. Like, it's smooth. It doesn't have that crazy bitter bite. Mine might, because depending on if I screw up this brew. But anyways, it's a really good IPA. If you like IPAs, you got to try New England IPA because honestly, it is different from a normal IPA. It's very juicy, citrusy. It's just good. All right, so then we got here a can of Brewers Best Extra Light Pure Liquid Malt Extract. So this is not hopped at all. This is just liquid malt extract, and it's extra light because you want light. Now, when you do a boil, like you'll see this in the video. When you do a boil, your malt extract will actually start to darken. So it's funny because I was looking through the instructions for this kit actually online before I bought it, and you add one of these in at the beginning of your boil, but towards the end of the boil is when you add the extra one. There's another one in here, and so that it actually doesn't darken as much. And so yeah, exactly like I said, you get another one. That's a lot. It's gonna be a lot of sugars. All right, what else we got here? And then we got some additional corn sugar. So we're gonna be adding in, it looks like 226.8 grams, so 8 ounces of corn sugar to our brew. And then we've got some, oh, this is the good stuff right here, guys. We've got some crushed pale malt right here. And you know what's cool is, like, if you can see there, it's already crushed. So you don't have to crush your own grains, which is really nice. And you know what, if you ever want to get into doing more all grain and more, you know, or extract brewing, and you want to do your own recipes, when you order stuff from, as an example, Grain to Glass out of Winnipeg, you can actually ask them to crush your grains for you before they ship them to you. So that's kind of cool. Or you can buy one of those millers, like you can crush. It's not like you're milling them, like crushing them down into flour, because that you don't want flour, because we're not making bread, we're making beer. You just want to basically crack the husks, and then, you know, so it extracts the sugars. And then this is kind of cool. I had no idea that New England IPAs were made with flaked oats. So we have flaked oats. And that's why we're going to have to do that, oh, what's it called here? Steep to convert, because we're going to have to convert these to sugars. That's what we're going to have to do. So anyways, yeah, so we got our, check it out. We got some flaked oats. Man, that's awesome. Let's put those down there, I guess. Then we got our, this is our grains bag. So you just put all your grains into this and you tie it off, and then you actually steep them. And this one here, a lot of times you only steep for about 20 minutes. This recipe, I believe, yeah, there we go, yeah. Extra time, it says, yeah, steep time will go from 20 minutes to 45 minutes in this brew. So the reason that a lot of times people don't do these extract brews or grain brews, partial extracts and stuff like that, is because they take a lot of time. And I calculated out most, you know, it's going to be well over 2 hours of brew time with this one here. By the time we steep our grains for 45 minutes, do a boil for 60 minutes, do a whirlpool hop addition for, I think it's like 20 minutes or something like that at 180 degrees. It's going to be a significant time investment, which is fine, because I'll be honest with you, when you do beer this way, it does turn out phenomenal. Well, if you do it right, you know. Oh, and so yeah, we got a grain bag, and then we got our packet of yeast. There's actually a lot of yeast in here, and I can understand why. There's a lot of sugars going into this. And this is a dry ale yeast. It's a, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, Safale SO4. So if you guys want to see it, there we go. That's the one. And there you go. That is the Brewer's Best unboxing. That's a lot of stuff, right? Like, okay, I'll be honest with you, it cost me $60 Canadian to buy this kit. And we're gonna brew 60, well, the equivalent, we're gonna do 5 gallons of beer, so that's 60, roughly around 60 bottles of beer. That's $1 a beer for a absolutely amazing beer that tastes amazing, just like you would get out of a brewery, if not better. I think that's a good deal. But the nice thing is, like I said, you can put, you know what, there is this guy right here. If you guys don't have this, get this book, okay? The Complete Joy of Homebrewing. Check it out. There's multiple editions of it. I'm sure any edition is going to be awesome, but obviously you want to get the latest edition. But there's anything from beginner to intermediate to advanced brewing in this book, and you can. There's tons and tons of recipes. So if you have a good brew shop, mine that I use actually is out of Manitoba, which is in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Grain to Glass. They've got everything you need. So if I want to put together any of these recipes, I just basically go on their website, I order all the stuff I need for the recipe, and boom, they send it to me. So get this book, because you can craft a ton of your own recipes, you know. But, you know, if you haven't really got into it too much and you want to kind of venture away from the extract brewing, of just straight up, like, you know, can with some sugar, and you want to get into some all grains, some extract, even like, you know, like completely advanced, get this book. There's lots of recipes. You can buy all your stuff online. But if you want to just get your feet wet, try out a Brewer's Best kit, because like I said, it comes with everything and the instructions and everything, you know. Maybe don't go with the advanced brew like we're doing in this New England IPA, but, you know, start off with maybe one of their more laid back ones, like a pale ale or a red ale, you know. Yeah, so that's what I have for you guys tonight. Hey, you know what's funny? A lot of guys say, you know, click that bell, subscribe, do all this kind of stuff at the very beginning of the videos. Maybe I should start doing that, because I don't know, is it my face? Am I ugly or something? But, you know, maybe if you guys should just subscribe, that would be freaking fantastic, because we need to actually get to 1,000. When we get to 1,000, we're gonna have a party. I'm not kidding you. We're gonna have an East Coast brewing party, maybe at a brewery, probably one of my microbreweries. Pile of Bones Brewery, maybe Rebellion Brewing, we'll see. And we're going to give away a bunch of stuff, and you know, so let's get there, you know, and we're going to give it away to subscribers. If you're not subscribed, we're not going to be giving away a bunch of stuff. Could be beer. No, actually, we can't really give away beer. Maybe we could. Anyway, probably more swag and stuff. Actually, I do have East Coast Brewing swag and things like that. I just, it's on order. Things take time here in Canada. We're a little bit laid back. But anyways, long story short, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. We'll see you when we brew this New England IPA. Cheers.